Hi, I am Clare Tubolets. I'm the CEO of the SmartCrete Cooperative Research Centre. We are an innovation investment program, so we work with the whole concrete infrastructure supply chain to access fabulous research capabilities in Australian universities to help fast track our progress towards decarbonisation. So the concrete industry is a really fantastic one. It's a really important material for our built environment. It represents about 2/3 of the building materials that we use across Australia. So really big, important sector. And one of the challenges that we have is that it's classified as a heavy industry. So the production of cement requires high temperatures and it also releases carbon as part of that process. So we have some big challenges in terms of addressing our pathways to decarbonisation, which includes thinking about how we decarbonise the cement itself, how we look at new innovative concrete mix designs that incorporate things like supplementary cementitious materials, and then critically how we actually use that concrete very effectively in the design of innovative and sustainable infrastructure moving forward. So SmartCrete has a life cycle approach to the way we tackle that challenge. We look at the manufacture of those materials all the way through to the use of those materials, and then we also look at the way that we look after our assets, our infrastructure, because if we can extend the life of our infrastructure, it means we don't need to replace it quite as frequently. So we're really thinking about that circularity in the process. I will say one of the challenges in terms of achieving sustainability is that a lot of our focus in the research and innovation space thinks about the technical challenges that we need to address. It's the performance of those materials, but actually a lot of the barriers that we need to address are more market-based. So what we need in terms of our innovations is a way to address the complexity of supply chains and decision-making in those supply chains, the risk-sharing frameworks that we have in place. We need shared language, we need common data management platforms to communicate that information about data across the supply chain, and we really need skills and capacity building that suits different parts of the supply chain. So there's a lot still to do. So if we can find ways to create sustainable material supply chains, there's going to be a huge business opportunity, a real market opportunity for those businesses that are able to demonstrate greater sustainability in their products. So I think there's, obviously there's the stick in terms of the policy that's really driving us to participate in a decarbonised economy, but actually for those businesses that are willing to lead the front here, there's huge economic opportunity to present those new materials to a market that's really demanding them.